Hey, this is Dr. Marisa, WIM's hormone expert, author, and the host of the Essentially You podcast. And today, I am continuing my Powerhouse hormone series with two major players of the endocrine system, your T3 and T4 thyroid hormones. Now, if you haven't already, please make sure to go back and check out the entire Powerhouse hormone series or listen to the ones that you are really interested in, because not only are these episodes short, but they go really deep into how these hormones are working for you. What I love about this series is that they really help us to become the CEO of our own health. First, let me address the elephant in the room. Thyroid dysfunction is popping up everywhere. Estimates show that 1 in 8 women will develop thyroid dysfunction, and up to 60% of us will have symptoms for years before ever getting diagnosed. And I can speak to that because I was one of them. When I was facing bone-crushing fatigue, overwhelming brain fog, painful IBS and gut issues, stubborn weight gain, and so many other symptoms, including the outer third of my eyebrows falling out, I'm not going to lie, I was so confused. Because I had been a very healthy person, at least for that last 8 years. I had exercised daily, I was doing yoga, I was into self-care, I was eating a lot of nutrient-dense foods, but there was something lurking in my body that even my doctors, I'm talking about my best doctors, were missing. We were all missing it. And for a couple of years, I definitely suffered through these symptoms, trying to find something, really anything that would help me. Then we finally ran a full thyroid panel. I'm talking about everything with the antibodies and all of it, and uncovered Hashimoto's thyroiditis. And it all made sense. And here's the kicker, is that when I had run pretty much complete thyroid panels in the past, most of my thyroid levels looked completely in normal range. Little did I know that there was an autoimmune condition simmering under the surface. And this can be the case for so many women out there. And the reason why I say so many women is that about 70 to 75% of all autoimmune conditions, including Hashimoto's, are women, although there definitely can be men too. So I want to take a look at the bigger picture here. Your thyroid gland is a crucial part of the endocrine system, which is a collection of glands that produce these all-important hormones responsible for metabolism, growth, sexual function, sleep, temperature, your mood. I mean, there are so many areas of the body that are impacted by thyroid hormones. Now, your thyroid is a tiny butterfly-shaped endocrine gland found at the bottom front of your neck. And it makes two main thyroid hormones with the help of thyroid-stimulating hormone. T4, which is solely made in the thyroid and responsible for your metabolism, mood, body temperature, among other things. And T3, which is also made in the thyroid, as well as throughout the body and other tissues, is the center of your digestion and metabolic function, and it also oversees bone health, skin, weight, and more. However, more and more people are experiencing signs of thyroid dysfunction, which means that their T3 and T4 levels are either too high or too low. It could even play a role with reverse T3 or reverse T4. I mean, it gets a little complicated. That's why it's so important to find a doctor who really understands a full, complete thyroid lab panel and can identify exactly what is going on. Now, when it comes to looking at your thyroid and we see autoimmune conditions more severe like Graves' disease or Hashimoto's disease, right? We're looking for, are we dealing with too much T3 and T4 or too little? So if you're experiencing too much T3 or T4, you might have symptoms of anxiety, feelings of irritation, hyperactivity, hair loss, skip periods, tremors and shaking, sweating, and just feeling like those palpitations, feeling sweaty. Those are often symptoms. And even maybe noticing that you're sweating a lot, you're kind of glistening more often than not. Those are if you have too much T3 and T4, right? Your metabolism is revving to go. Now, in a lot of cases, we see situations where there is too little T3 and T4. So you might experience unexplained weight gain, memory issues, fatigue, and lethargy, like you're just tired, you can't get out of bed, you are struggling to get through the day. Constipation, brain fog, dry skin and brittle hair, and even loss of your eyebrows, like I experienced. And for these reasons, T3 and T4 are definitely not to be taken for granted. And you probably know this already if you experience any of these frustrating symptoms of a thyroid disorder like myself, right? And I have a feeling there are definitely women listening to this right now who know exactly what these symptoms are all about. Though, if you're experiencing any of these symptoms, or you're just noticing that something isn't off and you can't seem to identify what's going on, it is always a good idea to have your thyroid levels tested just in case. According to the American Thyroid Association, there isn't just one test for every situation. In fact, there are several kinds of tests, right? And if you are concerned about thyroid issues or if your hormones are imbalanced, definitely ask your doctor to run the full panel, not just a TSH. I want total T3, total T4, reverse T3, reverse T4. I want free T3 and T4. I want antibodies, TPO and thyroid globulin antibodies as well. So have them run the full panel. Get a good look at what's going on. If you want to know all of the labs written out, in my book, The Essential Oils Menopause Solution, all the labs that I recommend comprehensively to really get down to the nitty-gritty of what kind of hormones are imbalanced, I have a full lab panel section inside of the book so that you know exactly what to ask for, including a full thyroid panel. Again, it wasn't until I had a full thyroid panel that we were able to identify that I was struggling with Hashimoto's thyroiditis, which was the underlying root cause of my low thyroid function, right? And again, my thyroid levels, when we just looked at the basic labs like T3, T4, and TSH, they all were normal. So we kept missing it over and over and over again. So I just wanted to speak from my own personal experience that you deserve to get the full panel. So when you have healthy T3 and T4 levels, let me tell you, they can work some serious miracles for you. Generally speaking, T3 and T4 can affect breathing, metabolism, heart rate, the central nervous system, body weight, muscle strength, menstrual cycles, body temperature, cholesterol levels, growth and development, intestinal flow, digestion, and the list goes on. But of all the things that they impact, here are the 5 big benefits of these powerhouse thyroid hormones. Number 1, they are boosting metabolism and glucose metabolism. They are your gas pedal, your metabolic gas pedal. They are keeping things humming. They are upgrading your immune system. Number 3, they're enhancing mitochondrial function. Number 4, they're improving cognitive function and preventing age-related decline. And number 5, maintaining healthy heart, bones, and weight. Hence, it's why we want to keep these levels in an optimal place for you, especially as you navigate all hormone changes, whether you are in childbearing years or in perimenopause or in menopause. And the key to getting all of these awesome benefits is balancing your T3 and T4 levels naturally. As with everything, a holistic approach to healing the thyroid is always going to be the most effective. Although I will say there are definitely instances where you may need a little bit of thyroid support in the terms of a medication. I have no problem telling you that I am on a thyroid medication. Actually just took my thyroid meds a little bit ago before I recorded this. I take them in the morning and around 2 o'clock every single day. And that has been a godsend to me. So here are a few things that you can start doing right away to improve your T3 and T4 levels, which include eating a wholesome, nutrient-dense organic diet, right? That is free of herbicides, pesticides, all the yucky things that can get sprayed on conventional produce. Reduce your sugar intake. Aim to keep your blood sugar balanced. No surprise there. Improve your sleep hygiene, minimize bad stress, and honestly, not that there isn't good stress, right? But a lot of us are dealing with overcommitments, overwhelm, all kinds of things on our plate. So trying to minimize as much of that as possible. And then eliminating toxins. Toxins are probably one of the biggest reason we're seeing an uptick in Hashimoto's thyroiditis. Also, stress. Stress and toxins are the big ones. I also recommend adding the following nutrients and herbs to your regimen because they can improve thyroid function. Similar to the liver, your thyroid needs a lot of nutrient love. So vitamin A, vitamin B2, selenium, zinc, copper, acetyl L-tyrosine, right? These are going to be big ones. Also, supplements that can support the liver because your liver is converting T3 to T4. So it's really important to know. And if you're looking for a super easy way to get all of these and more in one convenient supplement, I have curated a beautiful thyroid support supplement in my Essentially Whole brand. It's called Thyroid Support. Super clear. I absolutely love this supplement for thyroid TLC. Even if you just want to support your thyroid, you're not dealing with a thyroid issue. And I personally take it every single day. So in case you want to check it out, I will have the link to Thyroid Support in the show notes. It is amazing, and it just makes it so easy to support your thyroid every single day. Just a supplement. Very nice. Now, if you are loving these tips today, be sure to subscribe to the show for more easy tips to heal your hormones and to upgrade your health. Until the next episode, have an amazing day.